What is, you don't know? Okay. It means words that you might not know, so I'm going to help you figure out what they mean. So, the first vocab word is strike. But not like strike, like strike could mean you hit someone, but it's not that kind of strike. This kind of strike means not working anymore. So if I work at this daycare, right? So if I went on strike, I would say, I'm not working at this daycare ever again. And I would go home and not come back, right? Right? That's what would be my strike. Another word is furious. What does furious mean?
Being...
Oh, like this? What does this mean?
Mean.
Mean? It could mean mean. What else could it mean?
Angry.
Angry. Good job, Paige. So furious means, I'm mad.
My dad does furious at me when I do something.
Your dad gets furious at you when you're not. Okay, well, that's right. That's what it means. Okay, the next word is ultimatum. That is a really big word. Have you heard that word before?
Yeah.
You have? What does it mean? Do you know?
Yes.
What does it mean, Felix?
No.
Oh, you don't know? You're not sure? Okay. Ultimatum means it's like you do this or this will happen. So if I say, Felix, go give me $1 million or you're going to sit in timeout. That's like an ultimatum. You have to give me $1 million or you all have to sit in timeout.
No.
Would I do that?
No.
I wouldn't do that, would I? Because that's mean. But I'm nicer than that, right? Okay. So that's kind of an ultimatum. You have to do this or this will happen. Okay? And the last word that we're going to learn is neutral. If you're neutral, does anybody know what that means?
No.
It means, so let's pretend that Riley and Scarlett are fighting and they're both so mad at each other. But Paige is friends with both of them. So she's not taking Riley's side and she's not taking Scarlett's side. So she's neutral because she's in between and she doesn't really have a side, right, Riley? But you guys aren't really fighting, right?
Yeah.
No, you guys are friends? Okay, good, I'm glad. So, I know you've all read this book before, so looking at the picture, pretend you've never read it. You're looking at the picture right here. What do you think it's about?
Cows.
Cows. Why do you think it's about cows?
Because cows are it.
There's cows on the cover, right? Okay, what else? Yes, that's a cow. What else do you think it's about? Chickens?
And ducks.
So you think there's chickens and ducks in the story too?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
And this.
What is that?
TV.
A computer? Not quite. It's like a really old version of a computer.
You know something on it by pressing numbers.
Right, that's called a typewriter.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a computer, but not the same. It types like a computer, so you can write words with it, right?
Yeah, and then it sends them out through the back.
It sends, well, that's what a computer does. A typewriter just writes it on paper. Doesn't send
And
it.
then you read it,
Yeah, and then you can read it, right?
and then you do it.
Exactly. Okay, and this was written by Doreen Cronin. And isn't that funny name?
Yeah.
And the pictures were drawn by Betsy Lewin. Is that a funny name? Betsy? Have you ever met someone named Betsy?
No.
You have? Okay.
We said no.
Felix said yes. Okay. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears. So for this part, the cows, what does a cow say?
Moo.
Moo. So when I say click clack, you say
Moo.
moo. Because that's what the cows say. So all day long he hears click clack.
Moo.
Click clack.
Moo.
Clickety clack.
Moo.
Oh, you guys are good cows. Wow. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click clack.
Moo.
Click clack.
Moo.
Clickety clack.
Moo.
Oh, you guys are such good cows. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. He has a note on the barn door. It says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." What do the cows want? Blankets, right. The electric blankets, that's what they want.
Too, if anybody steals it, they'll get electrocuted and die.
No, I don't think it means that the electric blanket, so it makes itself warm.
Look at that's a scary shadow. Yeah.
It's a shadow, yeah. That's a shadow of a farmer, I think. He's got spiky hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's mad.
You think he's mad? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. So, milk comes from what animal?
Cows.
Cows. Milk comes from cows. So the cows said, no more milk for you. We're going on strike. So they're not working anymore. No more milk for Farmer Brown. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack.
Moo.
Moo. Click, clack.
Moo. Moo.
Clickety, clack.
Moo. Moo.
Good job. What do you guys think the cows are going to do next?
They're gonna take the typewriter.
You think they're going to type on the typewriter
And
again?
then they're gonna do something bad to the farmer.
You think they'll do something bad
Put
to the
another note
farmer?
on the door.
They'll put another note on the barn door?
Yeah.
What do you think, Scarlett?
Put another
Another note? Okay, so we think they might write another note. What do you think the note will say?
Never come in again.
Never come in
Never
again?
come in again.
Maybe.
Never come in
You
again.
think it'll say never come in again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you never know. The barn is closed off. The barn is closed off. Locked by the barn is closed
Oh, the
off.
barn is closed off? Yeah, they think they locked the barn? Maybe? Okay, let's see. The next day, he got another note. You guys were right. Good job. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. So, why do the cows and the chickens want blankets?
To be warm.
To stay warm? Felix, what do you think, buddy? Why do the cows want electric blankets?
Because they can stay warm.
So they can stay warm? Yeah, because they're what? What are they?
Cold.
Show me how you act when you're cold. Oh. But if you had the blankets, then how would you act? Oh, it's so warm. Oh, you're so cold? Oh, no. Okay. More blankets? Oh,
Me
no.
too.
Well, let's see if they get their blankets. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn. You think the chicken looks mad?
That chicken.
Yeah, he does look mad, doesn't he?
They all look mad.
Yeah, they look mad. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown in the background, because his note says, closed, no milk, no eggs. So Farmer Brown said, no eggs. And in the background he heard, click, clack,
Moo moo.
click, clack,
Moo moo.
clickety, clack.
Moo moo. Moo.
You guys are good cows.
Moo.
Cows that type, hens on strike, who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Show me your best mad face. He was furious. What do you look like when you're mad? Ugh. Oh, you guys look really mad. Okay, now show me your happy faces. I like your happy faces better. Oh, that's better. Okay.
Guys, get away from me.
So why is Farmer Brown so furious?
That's bad.
He's sad. Why is he sad?
No, he's mad.
He's mad. Why is he mad, Riley?
He's mad like this. Because he doesn't get any food or drink now.
That's right. He has no eggs to eat and no milk to drink.
He'll die.
Maybe he's eating other things already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Paige,
he's
what do
from,
you
like,
think?
The grocery
Why is
store.
Farmer Brown so mad?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Me
Do you think maybe it's because of the cows and the chickens going on strike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
I think because he's not getting any food and drink.
Because he's not getting any food or drinks. That's right.
He's typing something.
Oh, what's this? Looks like Farmer Brown is writing a note. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown.
He's not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
You don't think they'll give him the milk and the eggs?
No.
You don't think so either,
Yes.
Charlotte?
Yes.
Paige, you think he'll give him the eggs and the milk?
No.
What do you think,
Yes.
Felix?
Yes.
No? Okay, I don't know. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. So what's the duck doing?
He's bringing a note
Yes,
that
he's bringing the
says,
note from the
"Give them
farmer to the cows.
that says, give Farmer Brown food in the...
Right, it
But
says,
they
give
won't-
Farmer Brown milk and eggs.
But they won't do it.
Well, I don't know. Do you think
They'll
they'll do it?
No.
We'll see.
They're
The
wrong.
cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. He stayed up all night and waited and waited. Have you guys ever stayed up all night?
No.
You have?
Me too.
Why did you stay up all night?
Yeah, because I stayed up when I was sick.
Really? Oh man. When I stay up all night, I'm very, very, very tired. And I fall asleep in class while I'm in school. Have you ever fallen asleep in school, Felix?
Yes. No.
You have?
Me
Oh
too.
no. That's why we need to sleep at night, right?
Yes.
Okay. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown the note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal and he left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. So all the animals are sleeping and they're waiting for their blankets. And they have their blankets now, yeah. Farmer Brown left their blankets outside. Now they're all sleeping nice and warm with their blankets. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks.
A
And now this time,
board.
instead of moo, what did ducks say?
Quack,
Quack, quack. So this time it says click, clack,
quack, quack,
click, quack,
quack, quack,
clickety, clack.
quack, quack, quack.
Good job. So what did the ducks do?
Quack.
What did the ducks take from the cows?
Needles.
Needles. I don't know how- Needles. What's this?
Blankets. Typewriter.
The typewriter. The ducks took the typewriter from the cows and they wrote this note to Farmer Brown that they wanted, what did they want?
A diving board.
A diving board, right, so they could jump into their pond. Good job. And then, what's this picture of?
A diving board.
Yeah.